Hey everybody, welcome back to Veach season. We are Rocky Magaña and Kramer Sansone, and we are your guest hosts for today. Brett Veach could not be here today because he is still in the DC area, pounding ass and taking names.
So
Right,
he,
Brett
so
Veach.
he, so he went to Washington D.C. while the Commanders came here.
Yeah. He went to Washington DC while the Commanders came here and just started
Nice.
pounding ass all over
Nice.
town. And we tell you, Kramer, today, since the World Series is on, the Chiefs are kicking ass. I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm here. I'm here to pound ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass.
So you're gonna chew bubble gum apparently. Then that's
I'm
good.
gonna put a big old wad of Big League Chew in my mouth and watch some baseball. I might even take some sunflower seeds and shove them in my mouth at the same time. That underrated combination of Big League Chew and sunflower seeds in your mouth at the same time.
Oh gosh, no, that crunch to add to it. I don't know if I'd like that. I've had like a sunflower seed go up into my gums that way behind my tooth
Oh, I
because
hate
of
that.
doing said things like that as a kid in the dugout. Like, because I mean, you try things. Like I remember when I actually ate a sunflower seed, swallowed it whole. Oh, I felt it like stabbing my insides. Wasn't good.
I used to just chew them up, shells and all, and just gut it.
No. I
When I was a
tried it
kid.
and just couldn't do it. It hurt my stomach too much.
Nah. You obviously never played Babe Ruth baseball in the late of Kansas in the 1980s, late
Yeah, no,
1980s.
Clearly not.
Because that was the only way to eat your sunflower seeds when I was a kid.
Interesting. I'm not shocked.
All right,
Not shocked.
we're starting out this football podcast with a baseball question. All right, when you were 10 years old, who was your favorite second baseman?
Oh, it'd be Aaron Miles. That or Grusolonic.
You are a homer, aren't you? Through
Well,
and
I
through.
mean, he was a Cardinal and a Royal at back-to-back
I
years.
know.
Because when he
I
was
know.
2010, actually Ronnie Belliard, he's a World Series champion.
Wasn't Grzelcyk also a Cubby at some point?
He was. He actually, I believe, started in the Cubs organization.
Yeah. See, I think when I was 10, my favorite second baseman was Carlos Baerga because he like that was the year where like with Albert Bell, Carlos Baerga, Kenny Lofton.
Right.
What was that? Was it was Sandy Alomar Jr. was also their catcher at the time too, I think.
Yeah, in Cleveland, yeah.
Yep. And so they had like they were supposed to win like 130 games and win the World Series, and then they shit the bed in the playoffs.
Dude, the Indians were so good that year. It was nuts.
Yeah,
So,
they were amazing.
Kenny Lofton, man, what team didn't he play for? He might have played in the NFL, you know.
Shit, him and Ricky Henderson are still probably in Mexico playing to this day.
R.I.P. Ricky.
They're playing for the Tijuana Tacos.
R.I.P. Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ricky Henderson. Literally was my favorite baseball player when I was a kid. I had a Ricky Henderson baseball cake for like my 9th birthday.
Ooh, nice.
I modeled my batting stance after Ricky Henderson.
What team was he on? Was he in the A's during that time?
Well, which time? He was like he had like a 20-year career where he went back and forth between the A's and the Yankees. Like
yeah, he did. I think we've actually broken that down here before on Veach season.
I think we did, and then he also played for like the Blue Jays for 2 years. Like, Ricky, he was a man who loved the game. But something we've broken down on this show here before, Kramer, is it cake? Right?
Yeah, that's true. Is it cake? Yes. Do you have cake or something, or are you cake?
Well, have you seen Is It Cake Cat Edition?
No, I have not.
And being a person who's an owner of cats and who's the owner of our mascots who are cats for the show, since our koala passed away,
R.I.P.
When we fed him one too many chicken nuggets. Turns out koalas do not eat chicken nuggets. PETA, don't come after us. We didn't know. We thought everybody likes chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Gosh.
But anyway, I'm gonna share this on Twitter right now. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna tweet this out live on the air after we watch this. So if you guys are listening to this and not watching it on YouTube, you can see what we're talking about.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is it Cake Cats Edition. And here we go. It's something to behold. All right, you ready?
Oh, boy. I love how I like the cat. They're actually getting. They're actually getting concerned. Oh my god, you're traumatizing cats is nuts. Oh man. I mean, at least I mean they don't understand. All right, some of that's got to be AI. That's got to be AI. That's got to be AI.
What?
That's got to be AI.
Some of it, maybe. Not all of it.
That's crazy.
You think all of it's AI?
No, some of that was AI. I felt like because some of
Yeah,
that
some of
doesn't
it
look
was,
like
but not all of
some
it.
of it doesn't look like that's what a cat's facial expression would look like.
Yeah, maybe not, but there were some of those that weren't AI. There's at least a couple legit ones in there. You should make a very authentic looking cat video and or cat cake and cut it up in
Yeah,
front of your cats and
you
see what
really,
happens.
you really think I can bake something that pristine and nice? There's no
No,
way I could do that at all, Rocky. That's just not happening.
no, I just think that your wife could.
No, she could do a lot. She could. Heck, she's honestly, I know. She owes me one, so she could make a cat cake if I asked for it. You know what? I might do that.
Yeah. Yeah, just hit her up. Be like, hey, listen, I need a cake that is so good that it looks like a biologically like an anatomically correct cat,
Yes.
complete with fur that I can cut into, like cut the head off of in front of our pets, so that I can traumatize them, so that they won't trust me for the rest of their lives.
Honestly, if I would do it in front of one of my cats, she probably wouldn't even care. So it's as long as it looks like one of them, the others.
The the psychopath cat would be like cheering you on. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what she would do.
cut
Yep.
that bitch right now. Fuck them.
That's another one way too many that's in this building.
You got like you got the fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy of cats over there.
Oh, I swear, no. I think tabby cats are that. Like, if you own a tabby cat, they're weird. It's on their time.
You're like, he's like, you wake up the next morning and she's like in the kitchen and she has like extension cord tied around the neck of the cat and its arms are bound and you're like, ah, geez, there's like knives sticking in all over the cat or like toothpicks. And you're like,
Now we're just giving cats ideas. Now
yeah,
they're smarter than people think.
yeah. Every cat is this. So I fully believe this. Like I'm not religious. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. And I think that the souls of serial killers get transferred into cats for all eternity.
That's insane. That's actually
And
nuts.
they're forced to live out their lives as cats.
No, I'm happy that I don't envision that. So you're good. Teach his
I'm
own.
just saying. Well, now when you sleep at night, you'll think, "Oh my God, Jack the Ripper soul
Well,
is
no,
trapped
you know
inside
how
the
when
body of
people
my cat."
were like getting creative with Chat GPT, say, "Hey, turn my animal into a human," or turn what the human form of my animal would be. We didn't do that because it's like once you envision that, that's you're going to see that forever. So we decided not to.
Well, then also it sucks because like you turn your cat into like a Chat GPT and it's like a girl cat. And you're like, "Oh, my cat's like 7 in human years, so she's like 26 in cat years." And then it's like, and it like turns into like this banging Latina, and you're like, "Oh man, now I'm just thinking that I totally would with my cat if she
No,
was a human."
that's insane. Oh man, that's crazy. Telling Chat GPT specifics of what you want to see your cat look like.
Well, no, but you're like, hey, if my cat was a human, my cat was a human. So like my cat is like a Siamese cat who's 6 years old in human years and a female. Show me what she would look like. Here's a picture of her. Show me what she would look like if she was a human. And like it would do the math and it would say, oh, well, then cats live so long. So she's like 33% through her life. So she's late 20s, whatever, how you want to do the math.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and oh, she's Siamese, so we're gonna say that she's probably from like continental Asia or something like that, right? And so now all of a sudden you got like a little like a baddie Asian a picture that ChatGPT made for you, and your wife is like, "What's the cat look like?" And you're like, "I'm gonna keep this one to myself."
That's
It
crazy.
didn't work out. It looked weird.
That's wild.
That's
insane.
Listen, all I'm saying is, does my AI sex doll have the face of my cat if she was a human?
Yes.
Yes.
Beach season, baby.
Beach season, baby. Am I mad about it? No, not at all. Don't judge me. I hear you guys out there judging me. He who was without an AI sex doll, let him throw the first stone. That's in the New Testament.
Is that's the first commandment?
That's precisely the first commandment. So a couple of things before we get into things.
Some housekeeping.
Chiefs beat Marcus Mariota for the first time in history when they beat the Commanders. And I just want to take a moment to just publicly say that to this day, that Derek Johnson sack being called forward progress and it not being a fumble is bullshit. It was a bullshit call then. It's a bullshit call now. That referee, I'm going to say this for everybody to hear. I said it on Twitter. I'm going to say it here on the air. That referee deciding that it was forward progress and not a fumble. Because that game, Kramer, took place on January 6th, 2017. That referee's decision to not call that a fumble is the worst decision anybody's ever made on January 6th.
Oh, no, my mother was born on January 6th.
Oh, there's that too. And I don't know, something else happened. I can't really remember. Something else happened on January 6th, full of bad decisions. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No, I can't remember.
I just envisioned January 6th as my mom's birthday. I completely forgot that was one of the days that it's going to live in for Chiefs history and some of Chiefs Kingdom forever in history.
Yeah. I mean, who knew that your mother was going to storm the Capitol for her birthday?
Oh, she's definitely not that type of person.
Was she there with the American shaman just kicking the door on the Capitol?
No, but my mom actually went to Salem this past month. She's a witch. She thinks she's a witch. And
good for
her. I get a group photo of her just this past week at some point. No, she's not in Salem right now, but this month she was just there. But this past week she was doing something with a bunch of witches, and she's in a big group of
in a coven. Is she in a coven?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But she's just a bunch of just ladies in all their witch attire. And it's just funny to think hey, she's having the time of her life. She just recently retired, so it's just, I don't know. This is a side note, but all I can think of was that South Park episode with Randy Marsh when he was a witch with all the people around. That's all I could think of with this.
I was thinking of the movie Baby Mama, where they're at with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler in there. The group thing. It's like, well, we're conservative. Me and my wife are conservative Christians. And Jessica here is a Wiccan. I can see you showing up to family dinner over at your wife's in-laws house. Your mom comes, everybody comes over. Your mom comes over, this is my mom. She's a Wiccan.
That's crazy to just introduce somebody that way.
Yeah, your mom's like, where's your cloak room at where I could put my cloak? Do you have I forgot my goblet at home. Do you have any blood goblets that I could borrow?
She definitely brings a spare broom with her whenever her SA tire does go flat in an actual car. So
yeah, there you go. Wow, Kramer's mom is a Wiccan. Everybody, that's pretty dope. That's could be worse. There's worse things in the world than having a mother who's a Wiccan. Kramer.
I honestly have no idea what a Wiccan truly is. I'm gonna look it up.
It's a witch.
It's all four Wiccans. That.
Yeah, Wiccan's like a witch religion.
Yeah. Man, she's definitely Christian.
Witches and warlocks.
She's definitely a believer of God. So she's not a Wiccan, but it'd be hilarious.
Hey, listen, she could start her own home group. Witches for Jesus. Wiccans for Jesus.
Wiccans for Jesus. That's actually
Christian Wiccans of Greater St. Joe, Missouri.
Oh man, I love you, Mom. If you listen to this, I don't know if she does or not. I don't think she does.
God, I hope your mom doesn't. Otherwise, I just said I'm getting an AI sex doll with my cat's face
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
a good point.
Dude,
That's a very good point.
Like, I haven't ever met your mom in person. I'm gonna meet her someday, and she's gonna be like, "I've been praying for you, Rocky." I'll be like, "Thank you. I actually need it desperately." So
That's what's
anyway,
up. I guess that's what's up, Krame Dog.
so this is Beach season, everybody. Welcome to
Yep,
Beach
hello,
season.
welcome.
Yeah. So that's what's up with Crane Dog. Your
That-
mom's
yeah.
a Wiccan.
Yep, that's it. It's exactly what's hot with Krame Dog.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, the yours comes up next on our program. Then what time it is now, Krame? It's time for comments.
That's true. Do we get anything new?
We got a couple of comments over the last week or so.
Nice,
we got
good.
one on Apple Podcasts and two comments on Spotify.
Shout out to you all that are tuning along, all you Veachies.
Thank you, Veachies, for all your comments. And I guess the comment on Apple Podcasts wasn't directed at us. It was just directed to our Foolish Club family. But we'll count it. We'll count it because it's Foolish Club family, and that's us.
Yeah.
So first, I will read off the Spotify ones, and there were two of them. One of them from a longtime listener and longtime friend, our soaking buddy, our brother, our Utah brother Brian, who does not soak but has friends who have.
Interesting.
Or is a thing. Also, shout out, Brian was live in the chat room on the post game show last night.
Oh hell yeah!
So hell yeah, about. Brian is not just a Veachy, he's a post gamey Foolish Club dude through and through. So shout out to Brian once more. He said the guest podcaster is a great idea.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned that. Did you listen to the last show by chance?
Who, me? No,
yeah.
I don't listen to our show. I'm like your mother.
You know what? Checks out. I literally did a 30-minute show of me bashing the Raiders. Not the entirety time of it, but it was good enough. But I did let the folks know where you literally texted me like 15 minutes beforehand, like, hey, I could tweet something out right now and see if we can get a host from somebody. Like, yeah, put me on the spot 15 minutes before. No, I got
15 minutes before we start with a complete stranger.
Yeah. No, hey, it is a good idea though.
If you're a pro, you could do it, bro.
That's true. You're right. Pro is that's I'm trying to grab that brass ring right now. Trying to.
Yeah. If you're like, listen, you don't become the next Duff Kleinman by.
I don't want to be that. Don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm okay. It's that guy.
Is there a more annoying bullshit person in the world?
Oh, he's a troll. It's a troll. It's a troll.
Such a fucking. I thought that he was just an AI person. Like he was an AI.
Be. He honestly could.
Well, nope. Because I did a deep dive on him yesterday. I got deep into the Reddit boards and all sorts of stuff. And he used to write for Pro Football.
Like Pepe Silvia.
He used to write for Pro Football Network back in the day, and then he got fired, and then he was like, but he like that's not his real name, and then he got like
clearly it's not.
He got kicked off a chat board for like making all sorts of weird sexual comments to women, and got banned, and then now he's a troll, but then like there's like a theory that maybe he sold his account and now it is AI. Like it used to be a person and now it's an AI account because he sold it. Who knows? Fuck. Who the fuck cares? Fuck that guy. But he tweeted out yesterday in the first quarter of the game that Travis Kelce was washed.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, okay. He goes on to like have 100 yards and a touchdown and have an amazing
he had 99 yards.
I'm rounding up, Kramer. Stop splitting hairs over here. That's still twice the number of yards that the Chiefs had against the Raiders. What the Raiders had against the Chiefs.
The Raiders had 60. Didn't they have 60?
Oh, wow. 59, Kramer. 59. All right, anyway. Love you, Brian. Second comment on Spotify is from the Bronx Brawler.
Oh, hell yeah.
A+ name there, Bronx Brawler. And it says, hello, Rocky and Kramer.
Hello.
Hey, Bronx Brawler. How you doing, man? Are you from the Bronx? Are you a brawler? Are you a boxer? You just like having a name like the Bronx Brawler.
I like it.
And so, but like, hey, man, thanks for saying hi to us. And we're saying,
oh, that's it. That's all. Oh, I thought you had something else to add to.
No,
no.
The whole fucking comment is hi, Rocky and Kramer. Hello. Not even hi. Hello. Very formal. Hello, Rocky and Kramer.
Yeah, I appreciate you. All I can think of is the baseball show, The Bronx is Burning, where it showcased the 44 caliber killer and also the Reggie Jackson, the Yankees. Somehow they meshed it between. I don't know.
Oh, well, that was Son of Sam, right?
Yes, Son of Sam. Yeah, yeah.
Summer of Sam. It was the same thing. Yeah.
Yep. But the Bronx was burning. It was to showcase the Yankees during that time, but they also integrated that, which is pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool. What I thought of was Royals great Mike Aviles, who was from the Bronx, and I remember they interviewed his mom, who was like, "Yep," who was hardcore, like thick New York accent, and they were interviewing her on TV after he hit his first home run, like the next game, because she was at the game in Kansas City, and she's like, back home in the neighborhood, they call me the mother of the major leaguer. She goes, and now whenever I walk down the street, they say, "Hey, there goes the mother of the major leaguer that hit a home run."
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I thought that was like the coolest quote I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
That's badass, actually.
Yeah, I was like, that's super badass. So after that day, I always liked Mike Aviles because I liked his mom. And so, all right, and then we also have we had one comment on Apple Podcasts as well that we'll shout out really quick. And this one is it's a little bit more somber. Our buddy over on the Nightly Fix, Ron, lost a family member. And so this one says 5 stars, Nightly Fix. Prayers to you and your family, Ron. Sorry to hear about the loss. From someone who has lost loved ones, sports is truly a great outlet. God bless. And that is from Tone or Ant. Tone, you sound like a good, genuine dude. And anytime there's a good, genuine human being in the world who is checking out the work of us or our colleagues, we fucking salute you and we think you're a great dude. So thank you for being a decent human being and reaching out in a time of pain for our colleague. And yeah, sports are a great healing medicine during the time of pain. And listen, anybody's going through anything out there right now, we like to be an escapist outlet of absurdity and sports for people, where we're just dudes at a bar. We're basically dudes at a bar hanging out and having a good time. We want this show to sound like you're just hanging out with your buddies, chopping it up and bullshitting like you did when you still had time to hang out with your buddies on a daily basis. So that's our reviews for the day. Pretty solid. Three is a good count. Oh, did we get anybody over on YouTube, Kramer?
2 likes.
2 likes.
Yeah. Hey. One of them might be me, but hey.
Who's got 2 thumbs up? And
we do.
We do. Hey. All right. Well, that's
shout out to all you Veachers. Veachies.
Shout out to all your Veachies out there.
Veachettes.
So, Veachettes. Like maybe like Vaddies, like Veachy baddies.
Yo,
and Veach
I have
zaddies.
to play you something. Sorry, I'm getting complete sidetracked. So I tried to create us a song. Rocky.
Oh no, that never fucking happens on this show.
And it is so hilariously bad, but it's how they were saying Veach season. It's hilarious. So
a song. Is this our intro song?
I'm trying to create the show open. I'm trying to create us the song, but this is what I've had AI help me construct. You hear that?
Veach. Shit. Oh goddamn! I'm blacking out over here. I'm blacking out. You know what it is? I think he's saying badge season.
That's what you really jogged my memory of that just by you just saying that. Oh man.
Welcome to badge season. We're here to smash gash and chew bubble gum, and we're all out of gash. Jesus Christ. Oh
that's
my
awesome,
God.
right? That's
and
AI
helping. The rapping sounds like if Rebecca Black was a dude. Oh my God. That's our opener right there. That's it. No notes, no changing it. Boom. Right there. Every week, every episode from now on, changing the podcast name to Vag Season. Hey, welcome to Veach season. I'm Rocky Magaña and Kramer Sansone. We're your guest hosts. Brett Veach can't be here today because he's
Veach season.
Veach season. Veach season. I wish I was in the WWE so that could be my intro music.
Oh, yes.
Or like
yes.
walking up to the plate of the World Series. Right?
Shohei stepping up to the plate.
Yeah.
Veach season.
Veach season.
I'm crying, dude. That's.
Oh, thank you. I needed that in my life.
You're welcome.
God, I don't even know where to go from there. So the Chiefs played a football game yesterday against
they did.
The Washington Commanders. Oh, and Kramer, you'll be happy to know. I met a bunch of your like-minded people last week when I was at the conference, and I wasn't able to come up to do Veach season, do Vag season with you.
Vag season.
I met a lot of people from the DC area, so we were talking about the game last night, the upcoming game at the time, and every single person I met still called them the R word.
The Redskins, yeah, them.
Yeah, that name. The team formerly known as them. So I said, "Oh, I know the perfect white guy who would get along with you guys perfectly." You guys are.
Is it frowned upon to
exactly the same?
It shouldn't be frowned upon. I don't know.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Just explain to me why the name should not be frowned upon.
No, not that. What should I like? If you say you have clothing that says Redskins on it, how can I be able to return that if I live here in the not United States, of course, I live in the United States, but here in Missouri? Like, can I get that exchanged?
No, you can't.
Is that to buy new stuff?
No,
I understand why people say it's still if they're still attached to that team because they were good during that time. They're not good now, so they're always the Commanders to me. They've never been good to me.
Yeah, I've never.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just that old group of people.
So if the Chiefs changed their name, I would still wear. I'd probably still wear my Chiefs gear. You're right.
But you know what? That's what I'm trying to get at.
But also the argument
was not great.
The argument is that there is the controversy around the Chiefs. There always has been, but the argument has always been obviously that the word "chief" is not a derogatory term, like Redskins is, right? And so if the Chiefs did ever change their name, just the word chief itself is not derogatory.
Oh, no, I mean, chief was for the mayor of Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, I hear the tribes are whatever tribe that's nearby that wants to keep it.
Oh, the Chiefs? Oh, the Chiefs engage with all the local tribes, and they have the elders come out and do the blessing of the 4 winds over the field before every single game.
Wasn't war paint a part of...
They got rid of war paint because the tribe said that they felt like it was insensitive, and then they brought in the drum ceremony because before battle the Native Americans would beat a drum, and they have an elder come out and pray a blessing over the drum before every single game and bless the drum. And they also do the prayer of the 4 winds over the field because they used to do that over battlefields.
So they still do that.
Yeah, so the Chiefs have Native American or engaged the Native American community and have Native American elders come out to the stadium and perform blessings on the field before they play.
That's why I thought they were always cool with the name as well.
Yeah, they are because a chief is an honorific title, and it's not a derogatory title. There's a difference there.
Exactly.
So the Chiefs did play football yesterday though against the Washington Commanders. And listen, first half I was like, shit. This looks a lot like the Jacksonville Jaguars game.
It was crappy. That first half was bad.
I was like, oh my god! Like even like Mahomes' first pass, it's like you didn't have to try to force that pass. Like the Chiefs were moving the ball, and I'm just like, why are you trying to throw that back shoulder fade there? And you're throwing it to the wrong side of the body anyway. It was a bad throw, and it was an interception. And then Kelsey turns around and lets it go off his hands again the next drive.
That was terrible. Like that's happened twice this year. That should have never happened.
No, and Kelsey knows it never should have happened, which is why, like the rest of the game, he was like locked in and just
scorched earth.
Because he was like, "Fuck this shit! I'm not doing that again." Because he's a Hall of Famer, and salute to you, Travis Kelsey, for turning the shit around. But like, yeah, and then like the saving grace that the Chiefs had in the first half was that Dan Quinn had no trust in Matthew Wright to make a field goal because he didn't know him, even though Matthew Wright's a good kicker.
He's doinked in a game winner here before, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like he
not watched the tape.
He does not. He did not watch the tape. He didn't trust his kicker. He was like, "Nope, we're going for tutties only. We're going for it on fourth down. We're living on the edge." And props to the Chiefs defense. They played their asses off.
Yes,
yesterday.
they did. Yes,
Chiefs defense played their GD asses off. Mike Dana, have yourself a game, young man.
Gosh, that interception that bounced off of, I thought it was hilarious. Off the hands of Debo, off to the face, popped straight up. There's Mike Dana standing right there. I mean, I laughed. I chuckled like, yep, that's the Commanders right there. That's the Commanders people I know.
Yeah, and like there was never a bigger like contrast between two receivers yesterday than the contrast between Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel.
No, my gosh.
Like the gap of talent between those two players is the fucking like Grand Canyon. Terry McLaurin, that second catch he made against
the quad, getting the quad in.
Yeah, like holy shit. Like I don't even know how he made that catch. Like,
that was impressive.
Like,
it looked like it was a catch before they went to replay in my eyes.
Like
so
I like obviously I'm a Chiefs fan and I wanted the Chiefs to win that, but like when that happened, I was like, I just wanted to give the man a slow clap. I was like, shit, that was a good catch. And so
you didn't hear from him the rest of the game.
Nope, because he went, I think he re-aggravated his quad on that play.
Unfortunately, I believe that's exactly what happened.
And then but
I was watching this entire game intently because there was at least 3 or 4 fantasy leagues that I'm in. I was going against Bill McCroskey Merritt, and they absolutely shut him down the entire time. McNichols, they only forced him to throw it. I mean, I think he was the leading receiver in yards at the end of the game. It's like that's not enough. You can't beat the Chiefs that way, and they were playing from behind the entire time, and it showed how bad it is with Marcus Mariota as your quarterback.
Listen, the Chiefs' whole game plan is that they want to get a lead and they want to shut down the run and make you one-dimensional, right? And
they do a great job at that, especially the last 3 weeks.
Listen, the Chiefs have gone 30 games without having a 100-yard rusher against them. That's 30 games.
Spags doesn't get enough credit, does he?
No, the Chiefs are an elite run defense team because Spags emphasizes it. And Spags has said multiple times that, like, listen, like playing against the pass rush and coverage, those are skill. That's skill. Stopping the run is attitude and want to, right? He's like, you got to know your lane, know your gap assignment. Then you have to shed your block and tackle a guy and make a good tackle. You got to be aggressive, be tough, shed your block, tackle a guy. That's what you got to do to play run defense. Don't move from your spot and then shed your block and tackle a guy. And it's all attitude.
And I especially with Spags, I think you can unlock that with every single person that's on this team. I mean, you could tell when you see the guys that leave the Kansas City Chiefs and they end up coming back because they can't. I mean, they don't do so hot in the team that they went out and signed for. They end up making their way back here, and it seems like they just never they hit a role that they've just never left this entire team. And they step up when the moment's needed, like Mike Pennell just as yesterday back in Kansas City. Good spot for him to be coming back because Omar Lott is hurt, be done for the season. You get him to rotate at defensive tackle. They already know what he can do. They already know his juice. He just couldn't get it all the way done in Cincinnati, so now he's here. And so, but Spags can unlock his potential and do it to the next person, do it to the next person. It doesn't matter. Whoever fits here in KC, it fits his scheme, and he's one of the best to ever scheme things up.
Well, he is one of the best ever to scheme things up. And then he also, him and Dave Merritt can coach the shit out of defensive backs. Like, we've talked about liking Jaden Hicks for a long time.
Yeah.
What we didn't expect was that Brian Cook was going to be the best safety on this team this year. And it's not even close at this point. Brian Cook looks awesome.
He does.
He's been awesome. And we should have known it. Like, we should have known it when first 3 episodes of the franchise, they had Brian Cook front and center. They were telling us that Brian Cook
leader.
He's a leader and a face of the defense. And he was a leader and a face of the defense when he played at Cincinnati, right? Like, he had an interception in their playoff game that they ended up losing to Alabama, I believe it was, in college. But like he's a big game guy. He's always stepped up. Like he's kind of like Nick Bolton in the sense that like he doesn't have the greatest athletic profile, but he's a gamer, dude. He loves football and he's always in the right place and makes plays. And he's been awesome. Noah Williams and Jalen Watson on the outside as a tandem that I am just in love with. I love those two out there on the perimeter.
It's crazy that those two guys are putting in work and Christian Fulton is just eating the cash on the bench. Is he getting traded?
Maybe.
Because I don't think he doesn't fit here whatsoever, and that it shows.
Like, yeah, I think he just missed a lot of time too. And I think at this point they could trade him, and if you with Isiah Pacheco being week to week with a knee injury, you kind of need another running back. So if you want to trade player for player, you could flip Christian Fulton for a running back from somebody, right? Like maybe a Jalen Wright or something like that. From the Miami Dolphins. But like, yeah, so I mean, but
who from there? Who'd you mention from the Dolphins?
Jalen Wright.
Oh, Jalen Wright.
The backup running back.
Yeah, I wouldn't bat an eye with him.
Dude, he was my running back one the year he came out. He's awesome.
Heck, why
he was awesome at Tennessee.
Get a proven guy. Just go down there and get Alvin Kamara. It should be cheap.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you can get Alvin Kamara, then yeah, go get Alvin Kamara. If you can get Devon Achane, go get Devon Achane. If you can get Breece Hall, go get Breece Hall.
Heck, Breece Hall can be your quarterback if you need to.
But if you can't get those guys and the asking price is too high, then go get Jalen Wright.
Brashard Smith. Brashard Smith's where it's at. If it's you're not bringing someone in to replace him, like I think he should be the running back. He will be running back one by at least. Let's get a few more weeks. He'll be RB1 out of the bye week.
I don't know if he has the size to handle it, bro.
I think he can.
We'll see. I'll tell you what though. Kareem Hunt getting his 2.5 yards of carry on third down every damn time.
Better than Tush Push.
Fun to watch. It's better than Tush Push, more reliable than Tush Push, and short yardage. I mean, he's the best short yardage back in the NFL. He going into last night, he was 9 of 10 on 3rd and 1 on the season, and now he had 3 more last night, so he's probably 11 of 12. Like the dude just doesn't get stopped on short yardage situations. So
he knows how to get that first down. He does.
He knows how to get that first down.
It's going to prove him costly, especially this upcoming week.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. And with the Chiefs being able to stop the run, it's the reason why the reason why they were so good against the Lions, right? They made the Lions one-dimensional. And honest to God, you want to talk about a team like the Broncos or a team like the Colts, it's the exact same thing. Like the Colts and the Lions offenses are very similar, right? And what they want to do, and they want to play out the run. They want to be a run-first team, and
I don't know. Danny Dimes has been slinging it, man. He's been throwing it around. He has been. Did you not see what him and Michael Pittman have been doing the last 2 weeks?
Who's he beating? Who
did they beat last week?
Who are their victories this year? Because I can tell you 4 of their victories.
All right,
right off the top of my head.
I know Raiders are one of them.
Raiders is one of them. The Titans are 2 of them, and the Cardinals are one of them. 4 of their victories are against 3 of the worst teams in the NFL.
I'm just saying, you can't put some respect on Daniel Jones, though. He's been doing what he can do.
Who's he doing it against?
I mean, they beat the Rams, didn't they?
No, the Rams beat them. They beat the Broncos by 1 point.
All right.
I'm saying is the biggest deficit that the Colts have faced all year long, besides the loss to the Rams, where they lost by 7 points, is 5 points. They've never been more than a touchdown behind in the entire season because they're a run-first offense, and they've been able to dictate the tempo. If the Chiefs shut down the run and they get out to an early lead like they did against the Lions, you're going to see the exact same thing happen to Danny Dimes and the Indianapolis Colts. And listen, I like Alec Pierce. I like Michael Pittman Jr. I thought Josh Downs, it was a really weak wide receiver class. I had Josh Downs as my wide receiver 1 that year, right?
Yeah.
I have respect for Josh Downs, but let's not go out there and fucking act like they're Jamar Chase and
You
Justin
didn't mention
Jefferson.
Tyler Warren, who's been an absolute stud for that team this entire year.
Well, that's because, like I talked about before, if Sam Laporta beats you, then you live with it, right? But I think that.
But here's the thing, Jonathan Taylor could take over a game like nobody's business on the running game, and Daniel Jones has been playing at an above average.
So can Derrick Henry.
And
can B.J. Robinson.
The thing with Jonathan Taylor is
every other
have
elite running back.
Yeah, he can get his under 60 yards, but he's still going to punch in 3 touchdowns. That's what he's going to do.
You got to get to the red zone for that to happen, buddy.
They've been able to move down the field with Daniel Jones
because they've played in front.
That and also you're forgetting about Daniel Jones' way that he can use his legs, man. I'm not saying the Chiefs are going to lose to the Colts or anything like that.
The Chiefs haven't played a single mobile quarterback yet this year.
But I'm just saying you can't really compare because Goff can't run out of the pocket. They at least have 3 different things that they can do to move down the field.
Okay, so fine. They're more like the Baltimore Ravens.
I mean, I guess for that instance, there's better weapons on the Colts than there are the Ravens.
Are there? The Ravens have Zay Jones, Rashad Bateman, and DeAndre Hopkins.
That does not scream like, oh, they're going to take over a game at all.
Honest to God, I like Pierce, Michael Pittman, and Josh Downs doesn't either.
Oh no, Pittman's been playing like a top 5 wide receiver this year.
Pittman's a good wide receiver. Pittman's like a Mike Evans light. He always has been. But like those like you're talking about good, not great guys.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And so then you have a quarterback that's on a hot streak right now because he hasn't been playing anybody. He hasn't played a good defensive coordinator yet. And they've been playing with the lead the entire time. You come in against the Chiefs of Steve Spagnuolo, and they take Jonathan Taylor out of the equation, and they have a 14-point lead. You think this Colts team is gonna come back from behind? There's not a chance in hell that happens.
I will be curious to see how that game goes. I am. It's going to be closer than you think.
I'm calling a 20-point victory for the Chiefs.
A 20-point victory.
20-point victory.
You're drinking somebody's Kool-Aid. I don't know what. I can't say it.
Listen,
Chiefs are not doing a 20-point victory against the Colts. That's not going to happen.
Like literally, the Chiefs have had like 3 20-point victories in a row.
But I know, but this is a different team compared to the Commanders.
Are they?
Yes.
The Chiefs are one dropped one pick 6 that went off Travis Kelce's hands, and then a failed play on the goal line with Trevor Lawrence away from being 7-1 as well. And the Chiefs' margin of victory is higher than the Colts.
It's also any given Sunday. Like anything can literally happen.
You're sitting here saying that a Daniel Jones led offense.
I never said that the Colts are going to beat them. Did I or did I not?
Beat Patrick Mahomes.
Did I say? Are you putting words in my mouth
with this elite secondary? So you're going to take Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman Jr.
I love how you
Josh Downs over this secondary as well.
I think it's crazy. We're focusing on the wrong team right now. The Buffalo Bills play this Sunday. Oh, you think? Oh, that's a cakewalk. Okay.
Have you seen the Bills play defense this year?
Yeah, but they can keep up.
Sure. They guess they can. Like, I mean, Josh Allen is the second best quarterback in the NFL.
If Dalton Kincaid would have caught that pop-up ball in the playoffs, I guarantee you the Bills would have beat the Chiefs last year.
Maybe.
Because it was so? Yes.
You can say that. You can say that, but when have the Bills ever beat the Chiefs in the playoffs?
They haven't. But I'm just saying.
So until they have, you can't say they have.
But they keep up. That's what I'm saying is they keep up.
They generally do. They also generally have a better defense than they have this year.
That's true.
The defense this year is complete dog shit.
That's true. I didn't say it wasn't. But I'm just saying they keep up.
And Ed Oliver, right? That's their best pass rusher. He's out.
Would you classify him as a pass rusher? I mean, he's a DT.
Their best defensive lineman, I would say.
But but I like it. His skill set is pass rusher worthy because there's really nobody there that's able to do it.
Yeah. And so, I mean, and here's the thing about Josh Allen. The difference between listen, like you say the Chiefs have struggled a little bit with mobile quarterbacks this
They
year.
have.
But Josh Allen is a different kind of mobile quarterback. Josh Allen doesn't run outside the tackles. 90% of Josh Allen's runs are to the left of center and
I
behind the
wonder, I
guard.
wonder if that's how he's hanging too. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
he has to
yeah, even like on the like their push where he just grabs it, goes to the left.
Yeah, every time he does the exact same thing. And when he gets pressured, he throws the ball up to Keon Coleman every single time.
And that
Like he
doesn't
just
work.
he
Him or
just does a jump,
Shakir.
yeah, a jump ball because he just chucks it deep and listen, it works more often than it should, but there's not a lot of tactical mystery to the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills offense is very good because Josh Allen is very good. James Cook is very good. They have like a method to their madness, but there's not a lot of mystery to what they want to do. They're going to run the ball between the 30s at the midfield, and they get in there when they get in the red zone, they're going to pass the ball. Like that's what they're going to do.
And they end in a field goal with Tyler Bass.
And then with a field goal, Tyler Bass. I mean, the Chiefs are going to put up 35. So if the Chiefs hold the Bills to under 35, they win the game.
It's true. I could happen.
I think it's as simple as that. Right? I mean, I think the Commanders have a better defense than the Bills do. I mean, when you think about it.
I guess, but I mean, they did play the Panthers last week, right? It was the Panthers they played. Yeah, they played the Panthers. That was Andy Dalton. I mean, yeah, no, I guess Commanders have a better defense.
Yeah,
when you think about it.
I think the Commanders have a better defense, and the Chiefs put up 28 on the Commanders. Right, so that's saying that they're going to put up 35 on the Bills.
I can see 28. I can see 28-30. I don't know about 35. Maybe 31 again. I just don't.
They only scored 35 plus against the Raiders.
Yeah, no. Well, they only scored 31
because they took the foot off the fucking gas at the beginning of the fourth quarter. They scored 31 in 3 quarters.
That's true. I mean, that did happen. It was very interesting to watch being in person watching that.
Being a human that did that. Yeah.
I enjoyed every single second of it because I knew what was going to happen when I first got there. Like, all right, Raiders are not winning this game, and that's just it.
All right, so let's do a midseason check-in here, right? Because we are about halfway.
We're about the halfway point. Yeah, I mean the trade deadline's on the next Tuesday.
Okay, so first off here, okay, so before we do that, do you think the Chiefs make a trade before the trade deadline?
No,
I think they probably stand pat as well.
By them signing Mike Pennell, I think that's enough.
Yeah, unless they go out and get an edge rusher, which I don't really see them doing. I don't see them making a trade. Maybe they make another like free agency signing or something like that. Like a veteran who's like sitting around out there, i.e. Colin Saunders, something like that. Maybe bring him in for a depth guy.
I already did. They already brought their depth guy in. They've already.
Yeah, but they were. He was great for the Chiefs when he played here.
Is Christian Wilkins? There's got to be some more to that story.
Yeah, he must have been like
there's got to be way more something in that story.
Yeah, he probably tried to push his guy's head down his pants or I don't know. There's got to be something there.
Allegedly. Let's put that on there so we don't get any sort of fines or anything.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
No, we're not in the league. They can't fine us. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
No, I don't want to get sued is what I don't want.
Live a little bit on the wild side.
No, there's got to be something else more to the story. There has to be.
Of course there has to be. Otherwise he'd be on a football team right now.
Right. Maybe he didn't actually do his rehab. Maybe he's still hurt on his foot.
Maybe he is still hurt on his foot. Maybe that's it. But I don't think the Chiefs make a move before the deadline either. I'd like to see them flip picks for a young pass rusher. But every year people are like, oh, all these things are going to happen at the trade deadline, and this shit doesn't ever happen. So, it's the NFL.
They wouldn't even need an elite pass rusher. It needs another body.
Yeah, but if they got a young good guy, it'd be awesome.
I mean, I would be, but all right, this is gonna be because I'm just completely brain fart. Where's FAU? Is he hurt?
He's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. No, he's on IR. He's on IR.
Season ending one?
Yep. Yeah. We won't see him this year.
But
that's why Yeah, probably not ever. I mean, probably
For
he's
being
probably
honest,
done.
he's done.
Yeah, if we're being honest. I mean, if we're being honest, I'm worried about Cam Scatterboo and his injury and his
Dude,
career.
that was disgusting. They
Well,
had
yeah,
successful surgery that night, so that shows the severity of what the actual injury was. Because they wouldn't just rush you right into surgery.
yeah, and he wasn't ever an overly athletic player, right? And so like if he loses a step at all, it's going to be pretty detrimental to
And
him
and and
as a
very
player.
noticeable.
Yeah, and very noticeable. So I'm worried about Cam Scatterboo's future. All right. So anyway, before we get on to our next topic, we got to do our Raw Dog of the Week awards. And last week
Oh
we forgot to do our
shoot,
Raw
you're right.
Dogs.
You're right. Our raw
All
dogs. We
right,
got to do our raw dogs.
all right. You have your Raw Dog.
Honestly, let me think about it real quick. You go with your raw dog.
Who my Raw Dog of the Week is?
Yes.
My Raw Dog of the Week is going to be Travis Kelce because after a pretty crucial mistake, he came back and had a really good game.
My raw dog, Rashee Rice. That dude has just been nothing but just scoring touchdowns and
So raw.
and like he's so raw that he goes out there with his grills on and still gets touchdowns.
Yeah.
Didn't he have his grill on? I'm
He had his
assuming
grill on in the game. Yeah.
dude, that's impressive to say the least. That's pretty raw because imagine you getting hits and like
I would leave with bloody gums.
oh yeah,
Every
bloody
single
gums.
game. Every game.
Exactly.
They call me old bloody gums.
Yeah, no, that's raw. That's why you're my raw dog this week.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in Kansas City right now. Mike Dan is calling bullshit. He's like, bullshit. How am I not the Raw Dog this week? God damn it.
Maybe some other time, Mike. Maybe some other time.
Sorry, Mike. You just got edged out. There was a lot of candidates this week. And so, but yeah,
it could have been Patrick, but honestly, we haven't mentioned Patrick yet as a raw dog.
No. Well, it's because we know that Patrick's got so many kids. We know that he raw dogs.
You're right.
Yeah, Patrick isn't wrapping it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't have as many kids as he has. He does nothing but raw dog it. He raw dogs it like he's a Cromartie or Tyreek Hill
or Rivers.
Yeah, or Rivers. Yeah, Jesus, Rivers really raw dogs it. He's the Ross of raw dogging.
Yeah, he is.
That's ever been seen. Oh my God! All right. What else? What else were we going to? There was something else that we were going to get to after the trade deadline, and
let me pop it up.
We were we were riffing, and we had something we were going to talk about, and now I've completely brain farted it right out of the back of my skull. So
yeah, I don't know. I really don't remember what you're about to hang on to.
Oh, okay. Halfway point of the season.
There we go.
Wow, this is professionalism.
Hey,
right
we
here.
forget at times.
Yeah, I forget all the time. All right, so we're at the halfway in the season. Let's just check in real quick. Chiefs are sitting at 5-3. What's the record? Their record the rest of the way. What are you thinking?
Hold on, let me pull up their schedule real quick.
You don't have it memorized?
No, I don't. I should
you call yourself a fan.
I haven't. I've yet to call myself as a professional. I should know this, but I try to know everything when it comes to all the sports. But maybe there's at least one or two more losses on this. I think they at least split the Broncos. I'm not sure if it's going to be a meaningful game later on in the year, like on December 25th. I could see the Chiefs losing on that because Merry Christmas. Maybe one more loss, maybe one or two at two tops.
Yeah, so I'm saying they're going to beat the Bills this week because they're riding high and they're looking good. Honestly, God, I think that because the next three games are so crucial, they win the next three. I think they beat the Bills, the Broncos, and the Colts, and those are their three hardest games they have left. To be honest, if they go 3-0 over the next 3 weeks, then they're going to run the table.
They're not beating the Cowboys whatsoever. They're not. I mean, sorry, the Cowboys are not beating the Chiefs whatsoever. I should say
ever.
that.
Yeah, so the Chiefs had the Bills this week, Broncos, Colts, then Cowboys.
Texans.
Texans aren't beating the Chiefs.
That offense is not good.
Chiefs are not going to lose to Chargers twice in a season.
No, Tennessee sucks. I'm
Chiefs.
telling you that 25th game. I think they lose.
Christmas Day game. They could lose the Christmas Day game, and then they're not going to lose to the Raiders.
They could lose the Raiders because if the game's not meaningful, you want to rest your starters. Because I mean, I'm assuming they're trying to play for the number 1 seed. If they beat the Colts, whenever they do play the Colts,
Gardner Minshew led Chiefs team beats this Raiders team.
It could possibly that could be true.
I'm sorry.
I was kind of hoping he got a touchdown pass against the Raiders. I was kind of hoping that play that designed to Rashee Rice was actually successful.
Yeah, I think the Gardner Minshew revenge game on January 4th is going to be fun. And so I'm going to say there's one more loss on the schedule.
Just one.
Yeah,
they go 14-3.
I think they go.
No, 13-4.
Yeah, I'm calling 13-4 the rest of the way for the Chiefs.
I'll say 12-5.
I think 13,
that's respectable.
12-5 probably gets them the division. I think
you would hope, unless that. I mean, if you split Denver, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough.
Issue. That's the issue. 12 wins gets you in the playoffs, regardless.
Yes, easily.
But we want to win the West. But I think that 13 wins definitely gets you the division, because that means that you probably beat the Broncos twice. But oh man, but like if they really can't afford to lose more than 2 games, because 11 wins.
Heck, they could get swept by the Broncos. The Broncos, man, no, don't give me that. Don't give me that, Rocky. They have just showed up when they needed to.
You're acting like this is still the same Chiefs team we saw the first 3 weeks of the season.
No, but I'm telling you, Rocky.
Have you been watching the last 3 games?
I have been.
The last 4 games.
The Broncos are so much better than who the Chiefs have just recently played. You can't tell me that they're not.
The Broncos are better than the Lions.
Yeah. Dude, the NFC sucks. Let's be honest. The NFC is trash.
So the Broncos are how much? So the Broncos beat the Colts by 1. The Broncos beat the Colts by 1 point.
Yeah.
And I think the Colts are.
You think the Colts are better? Do you think the Colts are better than the Broncos?
No, I think they're about exactly the same. I think they're both good, but not great teams.
I need to see a tier. Rocky, you need to make a tier list, and you need to put it out there to see where. I'm very curious to see where you strategically put your tiers of teams.
All right, well, let's just do it right now then. Let's do it right now. Let's do it fast.
Do it fast.
We're gonna do it fast because the World Series is on, and I don't got time to sit here and just chatting away with you.
I'm curious what the score is right now. I'm about to check it. I'm intrigued. It's 2-1 in the 6th. It's moving.
All right, here we go. Ready? Here's our tier 1 teams.
Can you share your screen?
Sure. I'm just on ESPN looking at the teams right now. So we're going to share a screen, and we're going to rapid fire these out. And this is Rocky Magaña's gut feeling tier ranking of teams. All right, here we go. You ready? All right. Tier 1, Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champions. They're a good team. We'll say Philadelphia Eagles. That's tier 1. Those 3 teams are the tier 1. Tier 2 teams are Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and that's it. Tier 3 teams are the here's our tier 3 teams. You ready? Tier 3 teams are the New England Patriots, the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Denver Broncos, the Los Angeles Rams, the San Francisco 49ers are tier 3 teams. Tier 4 teams are the Washington Commanders, the Dallas Cowboys, the Chicago Bears, the Minnesota Vikings, Atlanta Falcons, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Seattle Seahawks, and probably the Los Angeles Chargers. we're on tier 6 now.
I think 5.
5. All right, 5. Did I say the Miami Dolphins yet?
No, you have not.
Good, because they're not even on there. Did I say New York Giants?
I believe you have.
All right. Cincinnati
Maybe
Bengals.
not. I don't know.
Cleveland.
I honestly have no idea. Tell you, you make your list. We'll compare and contrast.
Giants,
That's
Bengals, Browns, Steelers, and Cardinals are tier 5. Tier 6 is everybody else. Your Jets, your Dolphins, your Saints, your Titans, your Panthers, your everybody else, the Texans, everybody else who sucks balls.
Okay, interesting.
So there you go. So there's only 3 tier 1 teams in the NFL, and then there's a couple tier 2 teams.
Bills, Eagles, and Chiefs is who your tier 1 teams are.
Yep. Bills, Eagles, and Chiefs. And the Colts are a tier 3 team.
Yeah, there's some tier 4 teams that need to be in the tier 3 or tier 2.
Nah.
Like your Seahawks one is way too low. Seahawks, their offense, if it's rolling, it's rolling. Bucks are just not healthy.
Well, the Bucks are
They
awesome.
win though.
I love the Bucks. Yeah. Well, I had Bucks tier 3, right? Tier 4?
No,
tier
you
4,
put them in tier 4.
I'm in tier 4? Yeah, that's about right.
That's ridiculous.
Sure.
But I'm telling you that. But you prove my point. The NFC is trash.
Yeah, the NFC is trash, but I'm saying like the Chiefs are going to roll. So
they're going to lose like 2 more games.
And remember, this is my gut feeling about what I think these teams actually are. Who?
What?
The Chiefs?
What?
Who's going to lose 2 more games? The Chiefs are going to.
Yeah, at least 2 more games.
One more
game. Yeah, at least. I think at least 2.
No.
Yeah.
We'll see. I could see 2 games. I could see 2 games. Regardless, we need to go watch the World Series baseball. I want to see a Springer Dinger. I want you to show you. I want to show you my Springer Dinger.
No,
Springer
stop.
Dingers on Vag. I'm gonna show you my Springer Dinger on Vag season. I gotta go. I gotta go do some more AI photos of my cats, and we'll see you guys next week. Be good to each other. We love you.